iboiboenjin lelesta nebo tulondok chebo Tindireta ak iboiboenji itondo neinegen en Barngetuny Mountain Run en kasarta nemiten kabiletab kei neo eng rwaek cherwae eng betunoton tarikit 17 arawet netai kenyit nebo 2026. Theme nebo edition nebo kenyini ko Run for Education and Environmental Conservation. Changonunoik chekibeljingei en labatet noton ak patron nebo labatani ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Meli.
Love carried them through time, and betrayal tearing their lives apart, turning what's sweet to sour.
Nimekuja kudai haki yangu.
Lazizi Season 1, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Maisha Magic Plus, DSTV channel 163 and GoTV channel 3.
Huu mwaka mpya StarTimes inakuconnect na kilicho muhimu kwako na njia mpya za kurelax. Anza mwaka wako na upgrade. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu kwa mwezi mmoja. Enjoy cartoons za kutumbuiza, kuelimisha na kuinspire kwa watoto.
That's what I'm talking about.
Travel na documentary channels kwa wanaopenda adventure. Kick off hadi kipenga cha mwisho ukitazama premium football action live. Movies za kufanya cinema experience pale sebuleni. Drama, tension na story kibao kwa wapenzi wa telenovela na wale wa reality TV. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu. Download StarTimes on app utazame live TV na show zako popote ulipo. StarTimes, furahia maisha kidijitali.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitgei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, StarTimes channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 55552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
KASS TV, kimnotet.
Chamge jitab kalenjin amang'ung'ui tugul ole imite koibaibai ak igere ketisiet nebo KASS TV itagat eng logoiwekab emet kigurena Jacqueline Arusei. Kagiyai eng rani eng taonitab Nakuru igorta nebo tetutietab nyota netokchingei neranikab South Rift ole kaindochin notok President William Ruto komite ak kandoik che kaboto Governor nebo Nakuru Susan Kihika, Minister nebo Cooperatives Wycliffe Oparanya. Eng orato kokakitach neranik kobun counties cheboto Nakuru, Kericho, Bomet, Narok counties alak. Kotinga President William Ruto konamege tetutietab nyota ak nebo bottom up economic transformation agenda netakchingei ibunetab walet eng sobonwekab biik chemite ng'ony eng uchumi. Kates komwa Ruto kole eng kasarta nebo wikishek 3 chemite tai kotetat konyor neranik cheite 100,100 rabinik bilion 2.5 eng kebeberta netai.
maofisa wa ngao, chiefs, assistant chiefs ambao wamekuja na hawa wa vijana wetu. Kwa hayo machache, nataka sasa nichukue nafasi hii nimkaribishe rais wetu Mheshimiwa William Ruto, na ninataka nyinyi wote msimame kwa shangwe.
Aya, vijana hoye! Vijana hoye! Nakuru hoye! Bomet hoye! Kericho hoye! Baringo hoye! Nakuru hoye! Asanteni sana, tafadhali unaweza keti. Kericho? Kericho hoye! Wapi watu wa Kericho niwaone? Mko faya sana nyinyi. Ati? Watu wa nyumbani kwangu Narok mko? Narok hoye! Wapi watu wa Narok nione kwa mkono, watu wa Narok? Asanteni sana. Basi, ndugu viongozi wenzangu, wananchi wa Nakuru na vijana wetu, beneficiaries wa Nyota, Happy New Year. Mko area? Leo ni leo, si leo? Si ni leo? Sasa mimi kwanza nataka niseme asanteni sana kwa wale wote walio shughulika ili siku ya leo iweze kufaulu. Nataka nimshukuru waziri na timu yake ya wizara ya MSMEs. Nishukuru wale wote machiefs waliotusaidia, PSS waliotembea katika kila sehemu ya Kenya, na wale wengine wote walioshiriki ili siku ya leo tuwe na vijana karibu 10,000 hapa Nakuru, wakiwa wamekuja hapa kwa sababu ya biashara. Mimi nataka tuelewane. Leo tumekuja hapa sio siasa. Leo tumekuja hapa biashara. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Si ndio? Sisi wanasiasa na wale wengine wote tuko na siku ya siasa, tutafanya siasa. Leo tumekuja hapa maneno ya maendeleo, maneno ya biashara, maneno ya muhimu ya vijana wa taifa letu la Kenya. Na mimi nasema hivyo kwa sababu wakati nilitafuta nafasi ya kuwa kiongozi wa taifa letu la Kenya, mimi nilisema ya kwamba tutahakikisha ya kwamba hakuna sehemu ya Kenya itawachwa nyuma. Na tukakubaliana mpango itakuwa ni bottom up. Tutaanza na kushughulika na wale walio chini. And I want to say here that bottom up was not a slogan. It was a commitment and a plan on how to make sure every Kenyan, irrespective of their station, become part of the development of our nation. Na ndio sababu leo tukiwa hapa, nyinyi vijana mulio hapa, tulisema qualification ya wewe kupata program hii ya Nyota, the qualification is not to have qualification. That was the qualification. Mnanielewa? Yes, kwa sababu tulisema kwanza ili iwe ni program ya vijana. Tulisema if you are 29 years and above, you don't qualify. Ndio iwe program ya vijana. Tulisema 29 years and 19 years. Hapo katikati, hawa ndio watu tutashughulika na wao. Number 2, kama we uko na degree ya university ama college ama hiyo ingine, you don't qualify. Kwa sababu tunataka vijana ambao wamemaliza form 4 na kuteremka chini. Hapa kuna vijana hawajasoma. Hapa tuko na vijana wamemaliza standard 7, standard 8. Hapa tuko na vijana wamemaliza form 4 ama wengine hata hawajamaliza form 4. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Kwa sababu in our demography kila wakati tunafikiria wale wamemaliza shule, wale wako na certificate, wale wako na degree, wale wako na ujuzi. Lakini safari hii tulisema tuko na program nyingi, na nitawaeleza, ya wale wako na degree, wale wako na diploma, wale wako na certificate, wale wako na ujuzi. Tuko na program yao. Lakini hii tulisema pia kuna vijana wengine wengi Kenya ambao hawana ile qualification yote tunatafuta, lakini wao pia ni vijana wa Kenya, and they too deserve support from the government of Kenya.
Keteseta kokakekoito kateunet Deputy Inspector General nebo Police Eliud Lagat koityi biik cheyoe mung'aret chebo chobet ak aldaetab mayek chemoyonotin koboto kerichekab bokitet kotonon mung'aranotok anan keipchi kakwautikab kerkong'et. Kamwa Lagat kole nekong'ololi eng ketesietab police nebo Kapsabet kole kabit operation nebo kirindaetab mayek koboto kerichekab bokitet kosubkei ak ng'atutiet nekokon President William Ruto nekong'at kotoi boryetab mayek ak kerichekab bokitet eng emoni kosubkei ak nekowech sobonwekab biik neranik ak familia chechang eng emoni.
Testai koi sobonwekab neranik chechang ako kong'ololi eng ketesietab police nebo Kapsabet kokebata tuyet nekayak ribikab kalyet, komwa Deputy Inspector General nebo Police Eliud Lagat kole maweksei let serikali eng boriet nekitokyin kirindaetab mayek koboto kerichekab bokitet chekobo barak eng emoni, ole kale kokotestai koi sobonwekab neranik chechang akotechi biik chechobei koboto cheoldoi mayek koboto kerichekab bokitet koistoegei mung'aranotok amait keipchi kakwautikab kerkong'et.
I want to ask the people of Nandi and its surrounding that the business of illicit brew, look for another business to keep you going. We will not allow our society to degenerate and to perish because of ethanol, because of adulterated brews, bangi, and any other unaccepted drugs. We are not going to see a society. We have a country and people to protect and to make sure that we have a future. So, as part of our mandate as police officers, is to enforce the law. We are going to enforce this law without any fear whatsoever.
Kaitechi Arap Lagat chelesosiek koboto rebikab mbarenik koistoegei atebonotok anan kotuiyo ak kerkong'et konamgei ak ng'atutikab emoni.
We are not going to accept criminal gangs to terrorize people, not only in Nandi, but across the country. That anybody who is going to be used as a goon or in any advancement of criminal activity, that it is wrong and the laws will definitely close in to those activities. The issue of invasion of private farms, of private properties, is against the law. If there is anybody who is aggrieved or has issues there is always laws, there is always a way to do it. Let them follow the rule of law.
Kotinygei ak wechetab kalyet nekotestai keborenchi komoswek cheterter chebo emoni cheboto Ang'ata Baragoi, komwa Arap Lagat kole tesetai operation netokyingei kerebe biikab boror bundukisiek koboto karik alak chekotestai kowech kalyet eng komoswek chotok.
For a period now, the Kerio belt is quiet. The security situation in North Rift is impressive. You saw last Sunday at Thanksgiving in West Pokot, just the people thanking the government because of a security situation that has become peaceful. And now economic activities in North Rift, especially in the Kerio belt, are now normal. The areas of Ang'ata Baragoi, remember that the operations is still ongoing. Criminals, we are still looking for them, and the directive that we gave out, that the National Police Service and the security organs gave out, that people with unlicensed guns and weapons to surrender immediately. But we'll continue to look for them. We will do an operation continuously until we make sure that that belt of Ang'ata Baragoi, Transmara East is peaceful.
Kong'ete taonitab Kapsabet eng county nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo KASS, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Kakobarasta minista nebo somanet walutik chebo tyemutikab boror chebo KCSE chebo kenyitab 2025 chekiyai kipsomaninik 1999 ak somok. Kaindochi korta nebo kabartaetab walutik chotok nekakiyai eng taonitab Eldoret minista nebo somanet Professor Julius Ogamba nekamwa kole kebeberta 50 nebo kipsomaninik chotok ko tibik ak chekaichi grade nebo C+ ko kipsomaninik 1217 chebendi konyoru barainwek eng sukulishekab barak. Eng tai kokatuiyo Ogamba ak President William Ruto eng State Lodge nebo Eldoret ole kaikoito report nebo walutik chotok.
Service Commission, Dr. Evelyn Mitei, the CEO KUPS, Dr. Mercy Wahome, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Ladies and gentlemen, examination and assessments have always stood at the heart of education. They serve not merely as a measure of learning, but as a compass that guides the nation's future. As the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE examination draws to a close with the phasing out of the 844 system, we recognize its historic role in shaping generations of learners. Yet, education must always evolve to meet the demands of a dynamic world. The transition to competency-based assessment marks a decisive step forward, one that shifts our focus from rote memorization to the demonstration of skills, values, and knowledge that empower learners to thrive in the 21st century. It is in this spirit of transition that we gather today to mark the release of the results of the third to last cohort to undertake the KCSE examination, even as we celebrate the progression of the very first cohort under the competency-based education into senior school this coming Monday. This moment stands as both a culmination of a long-standing tradition and the dawn of a new era, affirming our collective commitment to assessments that not only measure achievement, but also nurture the competencies required for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to extend my profound gratitude to all sector stakeholders who year after year have demonstrated unwavering dedication in preparing our KCSE candidates and ensuring the successful and seamless administration of the national examinations. Their commitment has safeguarded the credibility of our examination system and upheld the high standards that define our education system. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the concerted efforts of colleagues across the Ministries of Education, the Ministry of Interior and National Administration, and Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, as well as the Teacher Service Commission during the administration of the 2025 KCSE examination series. In the same vein, may I commend all the center managers, supervisors, and invigilators for the integrity and diligence that have made this examination cycle a success. Today, as we release results for 993,226 candidates, I wish to register my sincere appreciation to His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for his trust and steadfast support in enabling our team to implement critical reforms in the education sector. These reforms are geared towards transforming the delivery of learning and teaching in order to nurture and build every learner's potential and to equip them with the skills and competencies necessary for life in the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, the government has employed a record 100,000 teachers since 2023, with 24,000 of these teachers recruited this year. A record total of over 25,000 teachers have also been promoted. To better prepare our teachers for the rollout of the competency-based education, our teachers have been retooled and reoriented to the new system. The primary objective is to strengthen teaching and learning in our schools and consequently to improve our education outcomes. In order to enhance access, we are expanding infrastructure across our basic education institutions. In the financial year 2024-2025, we built a record 23,000 classrooms across the country to support the transition of the first grade 9 cohort. This year, we will construct a total of 1,600 laboratories in various senior schools in order to support practical learning. To anchor these reforms on a solid legal and policy foundation, we will soon be presenting a sessional paper and 11 bills to Parliament for consideration and enactment. Once passed, this will help entrench efficiency and effectiveness in our education system and affirm its competitiveness globally. We also continue to support our learners with capitation in fulfillment of the government's obligation to provide free and compulsory basic education. For this school year, for instance, we released the sum of 44.2 billion shillings as capitation for learners in all public basic education institutions ahead of school opening. This is the first time that capitation has been disbursed before schools open.
Chitakalenjin gagitukcho tagaimetab logoiwekchok chebo emet kakimuch keibun eng inguni kong'ete studio nebo KASS TV kikurena Jacqueline Arusei ak amagun kit age tugul nemi.
Kenyit age kasarta age nebo ketokyingei county nebo Nandi eng tulondok chebo Tindiret eng labatet nebo Barngetuny Tindiret Mountain Run edition nebo mut nekiyoe eng tarikit 17 nebo arawet netai nebo kenyit nebo 2026. Eng edition nebo kenyini komiten labatosiek chebo biik che echen chebo kenyisiek 50 akeba barak eng labatetab kwonyik ak eng murenik ko 60 akeba barak. Miten kora kora 21 kilometers senior chebo murenik ak chebo kwonyik. Miten kora labatosiek chebo 4 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 20. Miten kora 2 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 15. Ako miten labatet nebo mitaishek 500 nebo werik ak nebo tibik chebo kenyishek 5 agoi kenyishek 7. Nyon asikeboiboenjin lelesta nebo tulondok chebo Tindireta ak iboiboenji itondo neinegen en Barngetuny Mountain Run en kasarta nemiten kabiletab kei neo eng rwaek cherwae eng betunoton tarikit 17 arawet netai kenyit nebo 2026. Theme nebo edition nebo kenyini ko Run for Education and Environmental Conservation. Changonunoik chekibeljingei en labatet noton ak patron nebo labatani ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Meli.
Love carried them through time. And betrayal tearing their lives apart. Turning what's sweet to sour.
Nimekuja kudai haki yangu.
Lazizi Season 1, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Maisha Magic Plus, DSTV channel 163 and GoTV channel 3.
Huu mwaka mpya StarTimes inakuconnect na kilicho muhimu kwako na njia mpya za kurelax. Anza mwaka wako na upgrade. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu kwa mwezi mmoja. Enjoy cartoons za kutumbuiza, kuelimisha na kuinspire kwa watoto.
That's what I'm talking about.
Travel na documentary channels kwa wanaopenda adventure. Kick off hadi kipenga cha mwisho ukitazama premium football action live. Movies za kufanya cinema experience pale sebuleni. Drama, tension na story kibao kwa wapenzi wa telenovela na wale wa reality TV. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu. Download StarTimes on app utazame live TV na show zako popote ulipo. StarTimes, furahia maisha kidijitali.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitkei ak inosechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, StarTimes channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 55552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
KASS TV, kimnotet.